Welcome, welcome to Winds News. I'm your friend and host Amit Roy. A terrible thing has happened. One group of terrorists have attacked uh, innocent people in Moscow, and I'm told that more than 70 to 80 people have died and more than 140 people are injured. I'm condemning this attack, and I have some analysis on that. And though it is being told that ISISK has taken responsibility. Anyway, please like me and subscribe me and like my channel. Look, this is a very serious thing. And it's being told that terrorist group have entered and fired indiscriminately and set fire on the Crocus City Hall in Moscow where a concert was supposed to be taking place. And this is the story. And terrorists came, a lot of people, gunmen came and started firing indiscriminately. But is that possible? Is that possible? A closed society like Russia, you cannot talk nice properly in the fear of Putin. You will be able, so many people will come and shoot just like that. That's a little unbelievable for me. If it is happening in India, United States, it's possible. It's open. So France, it's possible. Russia, it's a difficult country. You cannot do this kind of planning alone and 10, 15 people gathering with guns and you go there and shoot people. It's hard to digest for me. I don't think FSB and all are that bad, that stupid. Now, it is being told that the Americans have given inputs that there could be a possible terror attack a few days ago. Now, look, I will not say the Americans' inputs were bad or good, but Americans must have known that and have told that. But Putin is a man. To calculate his gambles are very difficult for ordinary mind. He lives out of reality. This kind of paranoid dictators are not in touch with any reality. Recently, he had a so-called election and he won, and showing his muscle and all, showing that he's a man who can manage things, he's a macho. This kind of image to project himself as a benevolent dictator. But if you see his background, he doesn't trust others. His chosen Wagner army fought against him. We have seen that always there are intrigues and counter intrigues. He doesn't sit near anybody. This is a paranoia, a communist culture. Now look, I would say that Khorasan has taken responsibility, is being told. And look, Russians were always in touch with ISI Khorasan. Because when the Americans were fighting in Afghanistan, Russians were helping ISI Khorasan. That links all that time maintaining links with Khorasan. And ISI Khorasan has links in Pakistan. It was founded by a Pakistani. And ISI has deep penetration in ISI Khorasan. Pakistani ISI. So if Khorasan was planning something, Pakistanis would know that. I have a hunch Pakistan didn't know that. So in that case, now, who is being benefited from this terror attack? It is Putin. Everything goes in favor of Putin. Putin's personal, popularity is almost zero. Now this kind of attack will project him as a strong man. Like Russians want to see, Tsar Ivan. This kind of, projection. Secondly, Russians, is a communist culture. And they want to live in the cloud of propaganda. They want to play mind games, psychological warfare. And that suits Russian mindset, you see. And this kind of attack will only help Putin, telling Russians that Russia is in danger. You need this kind of autocratic rulers to save Russians, keep them safe. This kind of narrative will come out. What else it will? What else it will be proclaiming? I don't see anything else. Secondly, I'll also say how Putin has been playing Muslim card, Muslim terrorist card, Muslim fundamentalist card. First in Chechnya, Putin booted away so-called Islamic terrorists. But the same Putin brought back Kadyrov, wearing beard like me, calling Imran Khan and meeting Kadyrov. Do you remember that? I didn't forget that. And this Kadyrov gang, Chechen hustlers, fought in Ukraine and did a lot of mayhem and torture, etc. And saved Russian faces, to some extent. So he was also playing with this kind of Islamic fundamentalists, promoting them. In Afghan war, recent Afghan war, Russians were backing ISI Khorasan. So they had links. But there are other factors like you cannot trust a terrorist group, you see. Terrorists and drug dealers you cannot trust. Like Russians, they wanted to play with them, but there they had their own game. If that is true, they had their own games like Uzbeks, Chechens, and Kazakhs. They were using those kind of elements to attack Russians because they consider Russians as atheists. So this is also possible. One possibility this can happen. But second possibility is I don't think, killing someone, they're running away, that's a cock and bull story. You cannot get out like that, without losing any men. Your Russian state is not like Indian state or American state or British state. They are a security state. You cannot come and hit somebody and go away, mercilessly killing and going away. You look at the, mindset. They are bringing 50, 60 ambulances. So I don't think it's very easy to get away from the crime scene. So there are it appears there are some, hush-ups, some escape routes are being made. And who else can do that, apart from dictator? And he's the beneficiary of this attack. He was counting his days, that way cool, come up, they'll be thrown out because his face in Chechnya in Ukraine is really blackened. He can't win the war. Chinese are taking their hand out of their head. Russians don't like him. So he needs this kind of, circus, terror circus. So this is my hunch. Hope I'm wrong. But in general, I cannot say, you cannot do that in Russia. You cannot do that in China even. You cannot do that, create a perfect terror operation inside Beijing and other places. Not even Uyghur land. Because, it's a spying society. Russia is also a kind of spying society. It's not a free country. Whatever they say, it's better than, maybe currently better than China or North Korea, but it's a communist country. With communist mentality and all. And KGB type elements are always controlling the society. You cannot talk properly. The media is controlled. Everywhere you can see police. So I am not sure it is a handiwork of some stupid bunch of idiotic, bearded Islamist men. I don't think it's so easy. Unless they had some, insiders, backers, who have planned the attack. It looks like a very coordinated attack. The way they entered and all, nobody stopped, nobody, what kind of things, nobody stopped, nobody knew. Is that India? Is that Congo? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm giving you some sort of argument. At present, I don't have much more than that. But I really condemn that attack, and Americans also given them warning, telling that this could have happened. But Russians have a habit of ignoring all American things, like Chinese. Anyway, let's see what comes out. Thank you very much for patiently. Please like me and subscribe me. I feel sorry for the dead bodies. uninjured people. I wish them well and their families. Best wishes.